Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we have some new goodies from Live Love Posh. Thank you to Live Love Posh for sending these to me. We're going to take a look at everything here. It is a set of seasonal things. As you can see, there are a lot of different seasons here. If you see anything you like, it is available today. I'll list the time and details down below. Don't forget that you can always use my affiliate code AmyPlansThings to save 10%. Thank you so much for using that code. All right, let's take a look. We have 4 new covers, seasonal love dividers, and then 2 like mega sticker books. These are huge. And they have some new stuff in them that they've never done before. So I'm really excited for that. Let's first look at all the covers. Look at this. We have winter, spring, summer, and fall. Oh my gosh. Let's first look at fall because that is what's coming up right now. Can I open them? All right, so this is the front and back. And then, oh my God, I love the inside. And the cool thing is that if you want to you could use this, which I might do because I love plaid right now. That is so cool. Okay, so winter, I love this color scheme. It doesn't yell, you know, like holidays. It's not the normal blue of like just winter tones, but it's like this light pink and icy white. That is so pretty. And the inside is leopard print. You could use this anytime with this one. So again, you could do it this way if you wanted to. So much fun. Okay. Next up, this one will be spring. We've got oranges, which is really nice. Like these orange colors. Ooh, okay. And butterflies. And then gingham. Oh my God, that is so much fun. Okay, so you can get these dividers, I think, separately. Maybe they come in a pack. I don't know. I'll find out and list the info down below if I can. But the dividers come in a pack for sure. Just the 12 set of dividers. So here's summer. We've got pineapple and tropical florals. And then pink stripes. Oh my God, that's just so much fun. Okay. So there we go. And as you can see, January matches the florals here. So I'm guessing we go through these 4 designs as well as other designs, but we'll find out right now. Okay, so this is 12 monthly tabbed dividers. All right, and this has the signature kind of posh stuff on it as well, which I assume this will be similar to this because this is the Seasonal Love collection. Oh, so pretty. Ooh, look at these. That is super cute. All right, here come the blues. I do love the blue with the butterflies and the little eggs and all of that. All right, so here's this one. Very cute. Oh, look at the little garden. Okay. Beachy stuff with these florals. We've got 4th of July and red florals. Oh, look at the little sunset. This one's so pretty. Okay, we got a little fox and fall florals. Oh, super cute with the bats and things. Okay, then we've got November stuff. And we've got December stuff. And again, not the traditional Christmas colors, which I love mixing things up. So that is great. Okay, so those are all the covers and divider sets. I will be using some of them soon, but we're going to set those aside because today we're really going to look at these and then create something using the stickers and the new stuff that's in these sticker books. Okay. All right, so there are 2 sticker books, and these are massive. Like, they are thick. The normal Live Love Posh sticker books this big. We're this big this time. Okay, so each book is for 6 months of the year. So they didn't even put it in one. There was just so much stuff. So we're gonna look through January through June and then July through December, okay? All right, I keep hitting this light, so I'm raising it up a little. All right, so starting with January, we've got these winter florals and these light pinks and things. These are very pretty. This is all on paper stickers so far. Oh, I love the little leopard print dots. All right, we've got some letters and numbers and washi strips. And then the new thing is that they have these whole like scrapbook pages, and they're separated here, but you can rip it, use it as a full box, whatever you want, but it's just big, sticky, adhesive scrapbook papers. So it looks like 2 pages of it per month. So I'm super excited for that. Okay, we have February now, so we've got all our Valentine's-y stuff. Oh, these are so pretty. I love the layered boxes too. I love that they're using images in the little dots. That is so fun. Okay, and more letters. This is awesome. More washi strips, and I feel like they're fitting in a lot of washi strips in this. And then here are the papers. These are so cute. Okay, March. Blue, I love blue. So this is probably my favorite theme just because it's like all blue. I love it. Okay. So as you can see, it follows a pattern of what types of pages are in. And we just go through it. So this one has 2 and 2 instead of the 3 that Valentine's Day had, or February had. All right, here's April. Oh, this is so pretty. And these are gonna be great for Dutch doors. Florals are always easy for Dutch doors. So be on the lookout if you're wanting to use stickers in your journal, that these sticker books are usually pretty good for that. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Okay, we've got 3 scrapbook papers and 2. This one's longer, so they're just switching things up month to month on that. All right, here's May. I love the pops of purple with the teal or turquoise or whatever you want to call it. Very pretty. All right. So you'll be able to use these sticker books all year long. Oh, that is so cute, that little quilted pattern. Okay, then we're into June. All right, beachy time. Super, super fun, you guys. As a reminder, these are available today. Code Amy Plans Things will save you 10% if you choose to shop. But as always, any of the things that I'm doing in my journal, you can recreate with supplies that you have on hand as well. It might just look a little bit different as you're trying to figure out specific things. But you can follow the same techniques and everything. And then we've got some quotes for the first half of the year. Okay, second half of the year. All right, so July stickers. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. These are super fun. I love the decor inside the boxes, and it's like a little bit opaque so you can still write on it. That is so much fun. I feel like they're getting more washi strips in this, and that is super cool. Okay. This is my favorite scrapbook paper so far, I think. It's just a really fun design. All right, then we've got August. I love the purples for August. I'm not used to seeing purple in August, I don't think. And that's very fun. I just love how bright it is. That is so pretty. All right. so bright and happy. These are so cute. Okay, then we're into September with the kind of fall florals and pumpkins. I love this one. And it's here too. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. All right. By the way, this is all paper. None of it is on, what is it? Clear sticker paper. Sometimes words are hard, guys. This is definitely cute. Okay, this is October, by the way. I skipped into it without saying anything. It's very cute. We might be using this today. Because if I choose to use my own creative journal, I'm into October on that now. So I would use these if we're going to decorate that. I'll have to think about it. We have November now. That is super cute. Okay. This is so much fun. I also really like the colors in this one. And I love that little washi tape. Oh my gosh. So many good things in this. And here's Christmas. I love the little Scrabble. I love the pink snowflakes. Oh my gosh. So December is super fun. These florals are beautiful. Again, I just love these boxes. It's a unique take on standard boxes. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, I need to think for a minute. Here's the last page of quotes. I need to think for a minute and decide if I'm going to do an October spread in my creative journal or if we're going to do something else. So let me think on that. All right, so I think we are going to do something in my creative journal. I have decorated nothing for Halloween yet in here, and we're to like October 12th already in my journal. So it's time to get some Halloween stuff going. The one problem is I upgraded sizes, so this is a B5 instead of A5. And I don't think the tapes are quite long enough. So you see like it cuts there. It's gonna be a smidge off, but I think if we're careful and if I use a sticker to add like a little stick out tab, part of the waterfall tab, to make the Dutch door a little more interesting and not just straight down, I think I can snip the washi and then make it fit. So we're gonna do that, but first, my idea is to create a window and have that in there and have a little design. So let's think about where and how we're going to do that. I think we might use these two, or we can do a bigger one and put it this way. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so first I want to make sure I get the tab where I need it. So which one of these are we going to use first? We're using that. Let's use the bats on the front page since we're getting Halloween-y. So to start, we're just going to cut it here and trust the process. Okay. Now, how wide is that? Okay, so, losing things. Okay. So we're gonna be about here for our first Dutch door. Just trust the process for a minute. And then we're gonna put this one and try to line it up, but there's gonna be a little gap. Okay, so you see they pretty much line up there. We are also going to get, this one is just so pretty. We're gonna use this one on the front. We're gonna put it this way though, and it is actually going to be torn up in a minute. So be forewarned that I'm doing that. Okay, we're gonna pause there and get a sticker here that I have something that'll match for the back side. Okay, we could do a leaf. We could do a person. These two are pretty close. Oh, here's the same things. That would actually work pretty well. What else would we potentially want to do? We could do the seats. We could do this one and then that one. Kind of like that. Okay. We're going to stick it like this. We'll put this down later. Before I do any cuts first, actually, no, I need to know where this is going first. So I do need to cut this page out first so that I can put down the paper on the back before we make the window. Just trust the process. I have an idea. I hope it works out. When you're tearing pages, it's always stressful. But trust the process and follow my steps, and hopefully it'll work for you. And again, you can try this technique with anything, any theme, any season, floral, whatever you want. It does not have to be Halloween. You can try the same thing with something you have on hand. Okay. This is my gyro cut. I use it to cut things out that need to rotate. It's easier than using scissors on it. Okay. So there we go with that. We'll do the actual sticker here after we put down the scrapbook paper. Yes, the scrapbook paper. But before the scrapbook paper, we need to put down a washi strip. And again, oh, please stop rolling. We are gonna put down one part, then trim it. So I'm just gonna cut it right there. It's only a little bit that we're like trying to get. It's very close to what we need, actually. Okay, so then it was right about that first top dot. Okay, so now you see the scrapbook papers on both sides. It's important for what I'm about to do to have these down before you start cutting the page. Otherwise, it's going to be very tricky to line it up and cut out the other side. Yeah, you could do it. It would just take a little more time. Where did the bench go? There we go. Okay, I could do, nope, this one's gonna be the one. Okay, so I don't think this little Hello Pumpkin's gonna fit, so we're gonna cut it off and we can use it somewhere else. We're just gonna line this up here. There's a little bit right there that doesn't work. That's all right. There's a little bit to trim here. You could use your gyro cut, or sometimes the tiniest little pieces to trim are easy with scissors. All right, there we go. I think, just to make it come together, that was a weird little piece of white. It doesn't really matter though. Okay, this bench side is bigger than that bench side, so I'm gonna do the cut over here and do the tearing from there so that I don't accidentally tear that sticker. So what you're gonna do is use a cutting tool and cut an X in the middle. This is the part that might seem crazy. You can see the X right there. And we're just gonna tear out a circle. And you don't want the circle to be perfect. You want it to be kind of all jagged and rounded. It's better if you do a smaller circle and take a look, then decide what to do more. I'm gonna tear from this side this time so we get a little bit of the edge that we're seeing. on this one as well. Okay. I'm gonna tear just the tiniest bit right here. And then for this, okay, that looks cool. So we're gonna have a window scene, if that's not clear. We're gonna have decorations here and here with this. We'll do that in a minute. We're gonna finish the Dutch doors now that we've done that. So see, looks pretty cool. We're gonna get some distress ink and distress that. But first, what I typically do is finish the structure of the doors before I go into all the other stuff. So we're gonna continue. All right, so next up, let's do the plaid ones. And again, we're gonna cut it somewhere because it's not quite long enough. I need to put one of these down. And we're gonna go right to this line here. Yeah. I did not intend for the same pattern to be across all of this page, but that actually kind of works. Okay. And here. And so how does that work? That works great. And now we need another sticker that I think I can do on the front and the back. Could just do little leaf type things. I do like the people though. I think we're gonna do the pumpkin person because that's really fun. And we're gonna put her just like this. She's barely gonna stick out compared to this one, but that'll work really well. Okay, so again, gyro cut for this part, and then scissors for the long straight stretches. I actually really like this theme in this sticker book because I'm realizing it doesn't scream Halloween only. It also is giving me a big feel of fall. And sometimes I don't love Halloween in my planner because I don't get enough of that fall feel. But I think this one is doing pretty well with that. Okay. Let's see. We need to do the back side. And again, to get a little bit of that fall in, let's use this one. I think because I have so many stickers too that I want to use, like there's the new Posh Halloween book and some other stickers from other brands that I want to use for Halloween. I think we're only going to do this many doors this time so I can do like 2 more Halloween spreads. And that gives us a lot to play with a thicker border here and here. So that will be fun. Let's see, I need the pumpkin person. Here we go. And just try to line her up as best you can. It's not completely symmetrical, but it's a really close thing, as you can tell. As you can see. Words again, guys. Okay. Now that we've finished the structure of the Dutch doors, I have distress ink sitting right here because I grab them all the time. We're going to go ahead and just use the black soot color. And we are going to make these white patches turn into darker gray and black patches. I just lost my little sponge, so I grabbed that. And you stick it on this. And then so that I don't get it on the other page, I'm going to do it up like this. But you can see that I'm just going all around the edge to kind of darken it up a little bit to give that Halloween spooky vibe. The other one I thought about doing was orange because I have a lot of orange here, but I think I'm opting for the black soot color this time. Okay, then before we do anything else, I want to make the scenes in these two window placements because I don't want to have a sticker that I use somewhere else that could have been perfect for that. So we're going to figure that out first. Set everything aside. Rolling things. Okay, so let's take a look again at all the things we have. All right, we've got this little trick or treat. We've got this little frame. We've got that. We do have another pumpkin person. And we do have these. Do I want to use those? No. Okay, I think what we're going to do on one of them is have this really cute bench. So this one is similar to that. So we're going to put it in this. Yeah, we're going to put it here so the spooky pillow isn't right next to each other when this is here. So let's just, I'm not going to push it down all the way. We're just going to see, I'm going to move it over a tiny bit. Yeah, that'll work well. So there's our little image for that side. And then I want to put the pumpkin person in here. So we're going to have to do a little bit of other thinking. We can use the bats. We can have the pumpkin person. And these little pumpkins are kind of the right size. So let's just have her right there. And we're just going to build a scene around her. Okay, I am going to trim this a little bit because it is white sticker paper, so you'll see the lines if we layer it over it, but this allows me to get it a little bit closer. And you don't really see the pumpkin, but you see a little bit sticking out. Let's get another set of pumpkins on this side as well. And again, I'm going to trim right there. And get it like that. Again, we won't see all of it, but it starts setting the scene. Thinking about things, we did cut this up earlier. Oh, but we have Hello Pumpkin there. Let's use the It's Just a Bunch of Hocus Pocus. And we're going to put it right here. And this is very whimsical. It doesn't need, it doesn't need to be like outdoors, indoors. We're just creating. I'm going to put the bird sitting on the pumpkin. So I do need to trim pretty close to its feet, or else we're going to have the white part of the sticker over the pumpkin. Okay. And this edge is going over the girl's leggings. So there we go. That's looking so fun. What can we put right in here? Maybe some leaves. Leaves are the easy option. Here are some smaller leaves. Let's just do some falling leaves and things. All right, so we have a lot of black on that side. So I'm going to put the black leaf over there and put the orange leaf over here. All right, here's another small orange leaf. So we're going to put that one there and then get a leaf of a different shape to put on the other side. And then even though we're not really going to see it when this is closed, let's put one more right here and a singular bat over here just because I'm not going to use that space. So might as well have it be a little more rounded. That looks great. What do you guys think? Okay, next up we get to decorate down that and then put in boxes. So two different things I like to do down the sides. Well, three different things I like to do down the sides. One, collage. I just take all the individual stickers and just go down like this. Two, I like to use boxes. So like the decorative boxes. and make a thing down the side that's like photo frames. That's not going to work in this one because we have fewer boxes that are decorative in this sticker book. So we're not going to do that. The third thing I like to do is lay out washi tape and have it just coming out like this and just have all the decorative tapes down the side. That one also is not going to work because these tapes are just slightly too short to go all the way up to the edge. So we're not going to do that this time. So our choice is made and we are going to make a collage down the side. So we are just going to go for it, and we are going to start by using, I think we have 2 of these giant corner stickers. We're going to do one in this corner, and do we want to do one in the upper corner or one in the opposite corner? So the reason I question is because we have more space to fill over here. So putting it here would be easier to help fill the space. Putting it here would be a nice balance. I think we're going to put it over here because we do have more floral stickers that we can, or leaf stickers, not floral, leaf stickers that we can put on that side. So I think we can find a balance. Okay, and anything that's hanging over, I'm going to trim at the end because we're putting a lot of stickers down right now. Ooh, idea. I've never tried this as a way of balancing the stickers out, but if I have top and bottom here, it makes sense to have middle over here. Yeah, that I think is going to work wonderfully. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so we do need to add collage stuff and do all that. So I think, oh, look at this little skeleton. He's cute. We're just going to put, because she's here, he's going to go down here to add some balance. The pumpkin and the hat are both kind of focal points to me, and I didn't want them right next to each other. Okay. And just a collage. It doesn't need to make sense what's going where. It's just all filling the space when these Dutch doors are closed. Okay, so this is a lot of leaves. Let's get something else. Maybe these pillows are nice. And we can just put them right there. And then maybe we put in a bat. Just right there. And then let's put in the pumpkins. I do like trimming things so that I can use other pieces elsewhere. So these ones probably I can't use, but this one I definitely can. So we're just gonna cut straight across so that I can use that. And again, we are going to trim the rest of it later. Okay, so we've got that. This I'm just gonna put here because I have that piece of sticker, don't wanna waste anything. And then I wanna use some of this fun other stuff and start filling it up. Okay, the Hello Pumpkin will work with this, so we're gonna put that there. We have a little spot, so put in a leaf. Okay, we've got the witch's brew cup there, so I'm going to put this one right here. So it's not quite so close to it, but I feel like we need it. Okay, we need something to fill that gap and something to fill right there. So let's get, I think a bird will go nicely right here. I'm not going to put it down too hard until I see, yeah, that works well. Need something here. Pumpkins will do, except I really wanted to use this sticker, but it's kind of in the way for the pumpkins. So I guess we're not using that sticker. That looks great, but again, some tiny little gaps. So we'll get a few of the smallest stickers in. So like the little bird and maybe a little leaf. Let's use this one. Okay, we're gonna trim all the little pieces and then we can do boxes and finalize with any other last decorative stickers. Okay, clean off the scissors before we go to the other side. Okay, this is so fun. I love this little window. Okay. Sneak peek at my Gilmore Girls spread. I haven't posted this video yet. It's available now, the Gilmore Girls stickers over at Happy Planner. I'll be posting this video in a few days, I think. Okay. That looks great. Okay, boxes time. And as you can see, this has a lot of decor. This does too. This is blank. We're gonna need to add some stuff to it. But first, let's go ahead and get some good boxes in. This one will fit really well. Let's put it right here. So it's not taking up too much of the open space either, but it's there. And then in here, we haven't got a box set that I want to use that's already pre-done. So we're gonna make our own, and I'm gonna use this one first because it's got the outline on it. And then we're gonna put these down for layering. There we go. Okay, that'll do for layering. Then I have all this extra space. This is probably 1 day's worth of journaling with these 2 pages because of everything that we've put down. This might be a day, it might be 2 days. Then each of these is definitely 1 day, just in case you're curious. Okay, let's see. We are again gonna create our own boxes for these 2 pages and then use some of the pre-done ones on the back side. Okay, blue. And orange. And this one right in the middle. Yeah. No. Indecision. We're going to put it like this. There. Okay. Then over on this side, we can do a larger box and put it here. Get a blue one like that. And then what color haven't we used? Orange. And we'll layer that one here. Okay, that's enough boxes there. I've been waiting to use this sticker. I think this is really cute, Trick or Treat. It'll line up really well next to this washi strip, so we're gonna use it there. And then on this page, since we have so much space, let's go ahead and put 2 pre-layered boxes down. We'll put the Hello Pumpkin over here, and it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus all the way down here. This is still pretty empty feeling, so we are gonna get some more stickers in. We have this Trick or Treat sign, but might as well put this one in. Oh, that's kind of cute. We're gonna trim off a tiny bit, but it's not taking up too much functional space, but it's adding just a little bit of decor. Okay. Then I really love the photo frames, so we're just gonna put it like this. Ooh, now that I did this, what if we kind of have stickers coming up like that? could be really fun. Okay, we have bats. We're gonna put them in. We're gonna make this little thing here. We have more bats. We'll put them in away from those ones so that we can have them separated. And we also have these little bats. So put one here and one all the way up here just to kind of pull them through this thing. Now we need something there. We can do leaves. Leaves are probably the most obvious thing to do here. And probably individual leaves to be like a little falling leaf thing. If I have enough individual leaves, that is. Did I have any? There's a black leaf. Wanted to put at least one of the black leaves in to help pull it together. And then a little something there. Here's that looks pretty cool. Okay, right there feels empty. Do I have anything else I could put there? Nothing that's tiny, you guys. That might be all we do on that. Okay. So with that though, we have 2 sets of boxes here. Do I want a little box or a little sticker right here? No, I'm okay. All right, I think we're done. That is a fall Halloween spread using a window and some simple Dutch doors. I love how this turned out. As a reminder, you can use code AmyPlansThings if you choose to shop at Live Love Posh. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.